Camp Bondsteel, we serve as the headquarters unit for MNBG East, which stands for Multinational Battle Group East. And basically we're in charge of all the Kosovo forces on the eastern half of Kosovo. And one of the main missions that we have is to patrol along the ABL, which is the administrative boundary line that separates Kosovo and Serbia. And we have a lot of soldiers here from the 133rd Cav out of Kentucky that are the main ones that do that patrol, along with Turkish soldiers who do the southern part. And they do joint patrols with the Serbian Armed Forces and with the Kosovo Border Police. But in general, our mission is to help maintain the security environment that has already been established in order to help so that the politicians of Kosovo can make and implement the policies to help further their progress. We want the politicians to be able to feel comfortable taking the risks that they need to take without having that fear of, I might get shot tomorrow or something. So that's what we help maintain, is that security environment, so that they can have the peace of mind to take with the necessary measurements that they feel to help the progress. 1999, this place was just a forest and a field, farmer's field or something, and then slowly over the next half a decade it expanded into what was at one point a division level, which means there was like 20,000 soldiers here, and the command was a 2-star general. Now it's been gradually reduced down to an 06, which is a colonel level, and we got between 1,000 and 2,000 soldiers here. The goal ever since we first came here in '99 was for one day to no longer be here, because that would mean that the Kosovo security forces and the institutions of Kosovo are able to maintain their own security environment without any need of outside help. We do not have a timeline for when that will happen. That is all completely based on, well, the security environment, which we cannot foresee the future of when that will be. So yes, the forces have gradually reduced. We now have less than 5,000. Out of all the NATO countries here together, we have less than 5,000 soldiers, which at one point it was tens of thousands. So there's no timeline for that. I would say that we're here for the foreseeable future, because when I do interviews with local media here in Kosovo, that's one of their main questions as well, because they look forward to us staying here, because we are a stabilizing force, even just having our presence here. And so I can't give any definitive answer on when we leave. I don't think anybody on any level, you go all the way to the Pentagon, they're not going to have a definitive answer to that, because it's all based on the security environment and when it finally progresses to where they think it's at that level. I believe that the relationship between Kosovo and Serbia has improved greatly, obviously, in the past 18 years, but this is a region of the world where there is centuries of tension, both ethnic, religious, political, on every front, which John McCain, he was here 3-4 weeks ago, and he was in Sarajevo before he came here, and he went to the bridge where the Archduke was shot that started World War I. And he used that illustration like 3 or 4 times, like, look, there is a relative stability in this region, but it's also the region where World War I started, which led to World War II. So the greatest conflicts of the world have their origin in this location. There's always a tension underneath, so we always need to be vigilant. The K4 mission is widely considered NATO's most successful mission, because not only because of the stability that we help bring to this region, but because of how well over 30 different countries have worked together and continue to work together for almost 2 decades now to stabilize this region. But also, I mean, it's almost seamless. Our deployments aren't lined up right, or aren't up evenly. Like Hungarian soldiers might leave 3 months before our rotation. We get their new soldiers who then have to be here for 5 months into the next rotation. But it seems it's been going this way for so many years now. It works pretty well, that pieces can be taken out and new faces put back in, and it's gone pretty smoothly. And I mean, the locals, they definitely appreciate the American flag the most. But they understand how much help every other country has brought as well. And it gives them a peace of mind to know that so many other countries have come to their aid and continue to be here and have dedicated themselves and committed themselves to being here as long as necessary.